Title: Whispers in the Mist. In the dim light of West Yorkshire, the village of Eldridge lay concealed beneath an ever-present coat of fog, where shadows danced whimsically with the creeping mist. Untouched by modernity, the village blended ancient stone with the mysteries of the ancient world. Ronan, an antiquarian with a penchant for the arcane, embarked on an expedition through England to uncover whispers of the otherworldly. His first stop was Eldridge, and upon stepping onto its cobbled streets, a chill raced down his spine, an unnerving sense that time had forgotten this place. 1. Eldridge. Here, in the oldest chapel St. Maro's legs of the past intertwined with the present. Its stained glass depicted scenes lost to legend, and as Ronan stepped inside, the air thickened with the weight of whispers. A scrawled text on a weathered tombstone caught his eye. Here lies Harrow, the gatekeeper. 1. Loomis Wood. Just at the edge of Eldridge, Loomis Wood beckoned with shadowy trees that seemed to hum with vitality. He followed an ethereal glow to find the sunken altar of forgotten rituals, draped in creeping ivy. There he discovered an obsidian shard, shimmering with what he believed to be the essence of dreams. 1. The Silent Hollow of Salva. Continuing onward, Ronan traveled through the gloomy landscape to the silent hollow of Salva, an unmarked vale where sound ceased to exist. With every cautious step, whispers filled his mind, as if the forgotten tales of lost souls sought to unveil truths long buried. 1. The Crypts of Ravenstead. His next endeavor took him to the eerie crypts of Ravenstead, where the dead whispered secrets trapped in stone. He descended into the labyrinthine passages, only to find murals of celestial beings, their expressions a haunting gaze full of knowledge, denied to mortals. 1. Listernian Marsh. Navigating through the murky depths of Listernian Marsh, Ronan saw flickering lights the will-o'-the-wisps deluding many a wanderer. He gathered his courage and plucked a flower from the marsh. Its petals shimmered like fractured glass, hinting at pathways to other dimensions. 1. Haunted Hill of Weldermar. Ascended Weldermar's peak, Ronan inhaled the sweet air tainted with secrecy. This haunted hill spoke of vast dreams. Visitors from beyond the stars gathered in esoteric circles, as witnessed through the fleeting shadows that cloaked the ground. 1. The Crypt of Castle Winsome. In the depths of Castle Winsome, his lantern illuminated ancient texts warning of a celestial alignment that opened doors to uncharted realms. As the chill of impending twilight settled, he felt a shift in reality itself, a moment when worlds brushed together like the wings of faded moths. 1. Fallomer Lake. The glass-like surface of Fallomer Lake shimmered beneath a brooding sky, holding reflections of a long-lost civilization. As Ronan scattered grains of obsidian into its depths, the water rippled in responding currents, as if summoning forth the very truths of the ancients. 1. Glymerin Woods. Ronan paused in Glymerin Woods, where the trees whispered enchanting melodies. Here was a gathering place for those who sought communion with otherworldly beings. Ethereal wisps rose into the night sky, creating constellations that danced from branch to branch. 1. The Forgotten Temple of Dryer. In the depths of Dryer Forest, he unearthed the Forgotten Temple, crafted from bone-white marble. Its twisted architecture boasted of celestial geometry, with spirals leading to an altar dedicated to unknown godlings. Glittering stars seemed suspended above, beckoning him to reflect on cosmic wonders. 1. Wyskhmer Fen. Ronan entered into Wyskhmer Fen, where hidden creatures emerged from the twilight. Here, the fog thickened with shadows as he spotted figures playing in the distance, elves, perhaps, whose laughter rippled through the air like the tinkling of distant bells. 1. The Obsidian Spire of Arctonia. The journey continued towards the Obsidian Spire, a jagged pinnacle lost amidst rising cliffs. Legend spoke of it as a beacon of promises and dreams. As night descended, he watched as the spire hummed with energy, guiding those perishing in the icy winds. 1. Elder Grove Abbey. Afterward, he ventured to Elder Grove Abbey, a dwelling steeped in centuries of tranquility. Much like an ancient library, its walls were inscribed with verses of wisdom. A wise sage emerged, imparting knowledge of the sacred tapestries that intermingle destinies across galaxies. 1. Cragmore. Ronan explored Cragmore, a site of ancient druidic rites, where stone circles resonated with power. Standing within the circle, he felt the pulse of the earth beneath his feet, and the energies channeled through him spoke of creation and chaos intertwined. 1. Mistwood Ruins. The ruins of Mistwood whispered to him tales of war, of unity, of love lost to the winds of time. He gathered fragments of crumbling stones, marked with glyphs, the echoes of those who had walked this world before him faded into eternity. 1. The Eldritch Glade. Through a narrow path, he reached the Eldritch Glade, where nature's embrace thickened with mystery. Foliage glowed in the moonlight, hinting at the convergence of realms where beings exchanged timeless secrets in the dimness. 1. Haven of Shadows. In the Haven of Shadows, devoid of light yet bursting with vibrancy, Ronan felt things, thoughts unspoken, brushed against his being. There was beauty to the quiet, a sanctuary away from chaotic life, where creativity breathed and thrived. 1. Lost Isle of Fenmer. A tide carried him to the lost Isle of Fenmer, a place said to be adrift in myths. There, he discovered tomes that chronicled tales of lost travelers and cosmic anomalies that gave born to countless legends. 1. The Obelisk of Concordia. Ronan journeyed onward to the Obelisk of Concordia on the cliffs of Carlan, where the wind sang in ancient tongues. Here, he uncovered an artifact, sparking deep connections between worlds, a link of understanding and convergence. 1. Shrouded Veil of Eldoria. Finally, he entered the Shrouded Veil of Eldoria, where time stood still in endless enchantment. The valley echoed with the voice of forgotten gods who sought to impart wisdom to the willing. He closed his eyes, surrendering to the resonance, and felt knowledge seep into his soul. As dawn broke upon Eldridge, Ronan emerged transformed, the obsidian shard in hand, ready to harness the whispers he had gathered. His heart pulsed with dreams unfulfilled, knowledge intertwining, and a world at the precipice of discovery. He knew this was just the beginning, an odyssey through realms unseen, connected by ancient echoes and shadows dancing in the mist.